Hello. With you Channel Fact Slant. Ordinary snowmen are too banal. Why not put your favorite characters near the house? It's a pleasure to sculpt Master Yoda. When you create a snowman, do not forget that you can accidentally add your own habits to it. The photo creator of this obviously liked to stick to the photo in the go. You approach the lake in the evening, and this is what happens there. And they don't seem to be scary at all, but for some reason a chill ran down my back anyway. So that the snowman would not be bored alone, you can gather him a whole company, and how they will spend time is their problem. For example, they can turn into cards. What a charm! The real snowman with kids. Little snowmen look like toys. Didn't the same cute little snowmen attack their own kind? So small, but so vicious. And this guy is already going to Florida. To be honest, I understand it. I wouldn't mind too. It seems that this snowman was not conceived as standing on his head, but just when the balls were molded for him, they made a slight mistake with the size, and so they already got out. So that the snowman was not lonely, the snow cat was blinded to his company. And that's right, everyone loves cats, even if they are cold and do not purr. Well, what can I say? And some of course like cats for breakfast. And it looked like such a decent snowman. What did you think, that all snowmen must be bald, or at least with a bucket on their heads? Just look what a cool blue mohawk he has. And there is no need to envy. Even among snowmen there is a police force. I wondered what kind of violations they have. Melt out of season. It seems that someone pretty freaked out in response to finding her children and requests to make a snowman. Would you like a snowman? Here's your snowman. It will melt by July. Why not add some emotionality to the snowman? Internet memes are perfect for this. No, of course everyone loves cats. Well, this is some kind of snow zombie cat. Something is definitely wrong with him. Well, you see, the SpongeBob turned out great. Much more interesting than the banal snowman of 3 balls. So, write down instructions on how to make a random visitor to the cemetery take their feet away from there at sprint speed. Come to the cemetery in the evening. Choose a couple of more colorful tombstones and instead of snowmen, sculpt snow zombies over the graves. The effect will be unforgettable. But what? Someone has winter, and someone has a vacation. Snowmen also have the right to a good rest. And it seems these guys were not allowed to leave the office even for the New Year holidays. At least looking at their faces, that's exactly the impression. It turns out that snowmen have their own nightmare stories. For example, about a demon, the killer who tears off their heads and collects of them. No, well, you saw snowmen eating children. This is the plot for another Stephen King book. Well, or from a children's horror story. Who and why did this? Who was not too lazy to sculpt these hundreds of little snowmen? That you're definitely not clean here. Wow. That's exactly why I don't trust little snowmen. We bet these are the ones from the previous photos. No one suspected them of little bloodthirsty monsters. What did I say about the fact that I don't like little snowmen? Forget it. I don't like big ones either, especially these ones. Whose sick fantasy created these monsters? This is called nothing to cross the road in the wrong place. Or do you think that if you are a snowman, then you can, and nothing will happen? No matter how. Please never make snowmen with glowing eyes. It's like you understand that there's nothing wrong with that, but why do they look so creepy? You can't not scare your snowman in the middle of the night. By the time you get home, you'll definitely get a heart attack. Do you think that scary snowmen are a product of our times? You are very mistaken. In old photos you can see such snow sculptures that look worse than any ghosts. Well, in general, nothing special, just one snowman brewed some kind of potion in a cauldron from the heads of other snowmen. He would also like to replace the cap with a pointed hat to fully match the image. Well, what can I say, they tried. And they even almost succeeded. Well, yes, it's creepy, of course. It would be quite a normal, cute snowman, if it weren't for a smile in all 32 human teeth. That seems like a trifle, but they look creepy. For now, that's all. Subscribe to the Factsland channel and watch our other videos.